hobbyist here, and welcome to another episode of Bowman, Ultra, and Fleer. Oh my, Mike Schmidt! It is episode number 9 of Season 5. And if this is your first time here, what we're going to do is we're going to take the same pack out of each of these boxes, or the same location, and pit them against each other in a battle. And the winner gets the gold spot. And then we get a runner-up silver, and then bronze. And then we get the honorable mention, because they're all great packs. And, oh, oops, sorry, earthquake! Earthquake! It's been a long time since we had an earthquake on the channel, but there's earthquake! So let's go ahead and get started, and here we go. We're going to start off with the oh my, the box of 1981 John Russ, sent to us by the channel. Gum stained cards. They still haven't posted anything in a long time. It's been like 7 months, but that's alright. Maybe we can get them to post some if we give them love on their channel. Alright, this has got the 43-year-old gum in it. Actually, the 43-year-old gum is better than the 34-year-old gum of the Bowman, but it's alright. Okay, so next is our Soylent Green.
Silent Green.
Soylent Green. Fleer Ultra Pack. Soylent Green.
Silent Green.
And this was brought to you by me. I did not get any special treatment on it, and it's starting to break. It's starting to break. Oh no. And third is our box of 1990 Bowman, discounted by our local game store, and it has 34-year-old gum in it. 34-year-old gum last week was pretty rough looking, but I still ate part of it. Not the part that was rough though. And here is our last pack. It is our bricked Fleer pack from 1994, and this looks like it might be a pretty good pack. If you didn't watch last season, I tried to figure out how to unbrick bricked packs, and I did have limited success, and this one appears to be limited successful. Yay! So here we go, our 1994 pack. Who's going to be in this one? We've got Geronimo Pena. Geronimo Pena for the Cardinals. Shout out to Randy at Parker Cards Breaks. There's that crease is still huge down that thing. We've got Larry. I can't read that one. Larry Lubers for the Reds. Shout out to Aaron over at Faith Bowman Cards. We got another Cardinal, Alan Watson. We got an insert coming up. We got a Dodgers. Shout out to Brandon Jensen, the GOAT. We got Steve Wilson on the Dodgers. Another Cardinal, Donovan Osborne. It's like 3 Cardinals. There's a Cubby for all the Cubs fans. We've got Matty Ice. We've got Vintage Card Steve. We've got David M. Craig B. More. There's more. Who did I not say? Doug at Don't Talk to Robots. Lots and lots of Cubbies fans. There's more. There's more, and I'm sorry if I forgot you. It's starting to break again already. Oh no. We've got a Met. Shout out to Joel Mansman, Billy Mama Gaming, Mets Rule, James Jameson, lots of Mets fans too. But it's a Hojo! It's a Hojo Met. That's awesome. Hojo Howard Johnson was on the Mets for quite a while. Let's look at him before we get to that. Yeah, he was on the Tigers, and then he was on the Mets. Oh, there's a little bit of snow on this one. Oh no! He was on the Mets from 1985 to at least 93. I can't remember when he left the Mets. Our insert card is Mark Newfield. I thought for sure that was going to be a King Griffey Jr., but it wasn't. It's Mark Newfield and Hojo is the winner of the pack so far. Unless we get a Hall of Famer. We got Mike Bowers on the Mariners. Shout out to Cash and Dad. And shout out to Flying Dutchman Cards for the Mariners. Shout out to Steve Rodemacher for the Brewers. And Mike Ignassar. That's the first time I think I've ever heard that name. Indian Scott over at Reindeer Studio. This is Alvaro Espinoza. Is the winner going to be Hojo? Jeff Schwartz for the White Sox. Shout out to Johnny over at Epiphany Card Collectors. Paul O'Neill for the Yankees. There's a lot of Yankees fans. We got the Boom Slang. Mangini. I think Spidey is a little bit of a Yankees fan. So many Yankees fans. And there's a Royal. Shout out to NW Stang. And this is Phil Hyatt. I think we're going to leave the Paul O'Neill out too. He's going to versus. The last card is Eric Hansen for the Mariners again. So there's a lot of Mariners and Cardinals in this pack. Oh, get out of here. Alright. Hojo versus Paul O'Neill. Hojo's average for 1993 was how many at bats? He only had 235 at bats. Yeah. Alright, 238 and 311 for Paul O'Neill. Get 498 bats. Home runs 7 for Hojo. And 20 for Paul O'Neill. Strikeouts, he should win strikeouts. 43 and 69. Yeah, but his at-bats were half, so be 83 and 69. So, alright, so Hojo loses to Paul O'Neill. Sorry, Hojo. Sorry, Mets fans, but Paul O'Neill had a great year in 1993, it looks like. He hit 311. That is awesome. So, Paul O'Neill has the top spot right now, and he might stay there, because those are pretty good stats. Let's see what we get in the 1990 Bowman pack. But first, let's get a bite of this 34-year-old gum. Rob Hen is our gum card. Don't look, just eat. Oh, it's soft. Well, kind of soft. Okay, it is crunchy. So, you can't hear the crunches in my head. But it's awful crunchy. Alright, so I need the Doc Gooden corrected lithograph card. Let's see if I get it. Ah, it's a Sean Dunston again. Sean Dunston. Is that Sean Dunston? No, that's not Sean Dunston. That's Jerome Walton. Oops. Yeah, Jerome Walton. Okay, here we go. We got Eddie Woodson. Oh, yeah. Kurt Gibson. Oh, yeah. Marquise Grissom. Oh, for Expos. Shout out to J. Smix, Alex. He likes the Expos. A lot of Canadians like the Expos. We got Jose Ursulak. Shout out to Scott. Brian DeBow. Shout out to all the Detroit Tigers fans. We got Lisa's and Cabbage. Last Drafts Baseball. Sticks G. Lots of Detroit Tigers fans. Oh, look. Back-to-back Tigers. Rico Bronya for the Tigers. We got Rob Meehan. Here's our gum card. Jack Howell. Kevin Apier. Pat Borders. I know I got Pat Borders. Darryl Boston. For sure got him too. There's Jerome Walton again. That card problem there. Mike Greenwell and Ken Caminiti. I'm going to put Ken Caminiti. Can't do Jerome Walton, I don't think, because he was... That might be a good year for Jerome Walton. His second year, third. Let's put Jerome Walton out there, too. And one more batter. Mike Remo. I really don't know. It's Kurt Gibson and Mike Remo. Let's do all those. This is going to be a knockdown drag out. Let's see who wins this one. Because I am really curious. Because I have no clue. I have no clue who's going to win this one. Ken Caminiti had an average of 211. No, that's for the Cubs. Sorry, 255. 293 for Jerome Walton. How many at bats? 475, that's illegal. 308 for Mike Greenwell. How many at bats? 578, that's good. And Kurt Gibson, 213. Alright, so Kurt Gibson and Ken Caminiti are probably out. Let's just do homers. Let's do homers. Who actually won that? That actually was won by Mike Greenwell. Home runs is in the middle-ish. 9 home runs for Kurt Gibson. 14 home runs for Mike Greenwell. 5 for Jerome Walton. And 10 for Ken Caminiti. So Kurt Gibson, or not Kurt Gibson, but Mike Greenwell is going to win this pack. Who won the strikeouts? 44 for Mike Greenwell, 55 for him, 77 and 93. So Mike Greenwell swept that stats battle right there. All right, let's put him up against Paul O'Neill from 1994. Paul O'Neill. Paul O'Neill had what was it? 311, and he had 308, so that was a close battle, but Paul O'Neill took it. Home runs 14, home runs 20. So Paul O'Neill won that one. Does he at least win the strikeouts? Strikeouts 44 and strikeouts 69. Yeah, at least Mike Greenwell won the strikeout stat. He didn't get swept. So Mike Greenwell is now in the silver position. This is going to be a Hall of Good Players episode, it looks like. Alright, our Soylent Green pack of 93 Ultra.
Green.
Let's get into this and see what we get. Woohoo! Getting close to finishing this set, actually. Starting out with Pat Mahomes. I know I got Pat Mahomes at least once. Brian Fletcher, Dean Palmer, Sam Melitio, Dave Hollingsglaze, Jesse Orsico, Xavier Hernandez. There's Gary Sheffield. At least we get one. Eddie Murray, Hall of Famer Eddie Murray. So there's 2. Steve Hosey. Coastal Buster Posey. Shout out to Swingway Sports Cards and Cody G for the Giants. Joe Oliver. Oral Hershiser and Zane Smith. Alright, let's put Oral Hershiser against... Oh, no, I don't think so. We got 2 Hall of Famers. All right, or 1 Hall of Famer. So we'll do Gary Sheffield versus Eddie Murray. Eddie Murray had 551 at bats, and he had 557, so it's going to be an even matchup. So he hit 261, and he hit 330. Gary Sheffield takes the first of the things, the first of the stats. And 16 home runs for Eddie Murray. 33 home runs for Gary Sheffield. Alright, and 70 strikeouts and the 40 strikeouts for Gary Sheffield. So Gary Sheffield took this battle. I don't know if Gary Sheffield I have the PEDs or not, probably, because he's not in the Hall of Fame. Well, I don't know, really. No, I didn't really keep up with Gary Sheffield after his rookie year. I remember trying to get his rookie card. Okay, here we go. Mike Remo versus Gary Sheffield. 308 for Mike Remo. 330. He might take gold spot, actually. Home runs was 14, 33. And that's it. Gary Sheffield takes at least the silver. Let's put him up against Paul O'Neill. 311. 330. Home runs 20. Home runs 33. So yeah, he took the gold spot from Paul O'Neill. That's a pretty good year for Gary Sheffield there. 1992 was a good year for Gary Sheffield. It's like 94 was a good year for Paul O'Neill. Alright, now we're here for the oh my. The 1981 Donruss pack sent to us by Gun Stained Cards. So let's get right in here and see if we can get some Hall of Famers out of here. Still looking for the Tim Raines rookie card and the Ricky Henderson. I'm afraid I've got a box that is that is a repeat box. Actually, a sheet box. But it's all one sheet. That's what I'm afraid of. So let me go get some liquid CO2. I'll be right back. We're going to try that again this week. I have to say that the 81 gum tastes pretty decent. Alright, let's see what we can do here. I'm not getting any liquid CO2 out today. That's not good. Alright. Oh! Ooh! Ah! Woo! That is cold though. I guess it did come out. Froze my finger just touching it. Alright, we're going to leave it there. I guess that is complete liquid CO2. I just soaked the card in it. Alright, and some of these too, probably. Alright. Who is that? Is Pete Falco. Let's see what we get here. John Candelaria. Dave Winfield. Is that the first time we've seen Dave Winfield? With a big old chunk out of his side there. I mean, that is totally not like any of the other cards. Pat Underwood. I don't know, this one's got a little dent in it too. Jim Sundberg. Craig Reynolds. Max Schmidt! Mike Schmidt! Woohoo! I need to find a thing to do for Mike Schmidt. Is this the... No, this is his actual card, not his, this one. I think he's got some errors in this too. But Mike Schmidt, Schmidt's gonna win. Well, we'll put him up against Dave Winfield. We'll see. Yeah, I think I made a mistake. A little bit too much. Too much cold. Davey Lopes. Rob Dressler. I think this is a new pack because I don't remember seeing Mike Schmidt in any of these packs. Jesus Figueroa. Craig Reynolds. Pat Underwood. John Lowenstein. Bob Watson. Jerry Remy. Joe Ortega. And Salvino Martinez. So we got Mike Schmidt versus Dave Winfield. I really want Mike Schmidt to win. I think it might happen anyway. Alright. Average 276 for for Dave Winfield. 286 for Mike Schmidt. That's a good win. That's a good start. 48 home runs for Mike Schmidt and 20 home runs for Dave Winfield. All right, Mike Schmidt. Winner, winner. Chicken dinner. They don't have strikeouts on here. So we go with hits after that, I think. I don't know, hits is, if you got the average, you're probably going to get the hits too. So let's use doubles and triples. So here we go. Mike Schmidt versus Mike Greenwell. We're actually doing a battle here. 304, 286. Home runs 48. I'm sure he won the home runs. And then doubles and triples, he has 33 and he has 36. Man. Mike Schmidt wins. Mike Schmidt wins. I don't care what y'all say. I don't care what the stats say. Mike Schmidt wins. I haven't got a Mike Schmidt out of here yet. So, yeah, you can go into honorable mention, which... Sorry. Executive decision. This is the executive decision season of Bowman Ultra and Fleer. If you haven't noticed, it's been like almost every week. It's been an executive decision. And I have completely frozen this card. Completely frozen it. I'm going to be curious to see what happens whenever we try to that out. It's frozen. It's a frozen card. Oh, man. Oh. Should I try to get out now? Just to see? Because once we're done with the show. It is frozen. I can't even break it. I came right off. Will the card survive? Hey, it gets the gum off most of the time. There might be some paper loss there. No, that's not paper loss. Still candy. Alright. Been in a deep freeze. It's not wanting to come off there though. Usually it comes off there though. Should I spray it again? No, don't spray me again! Is that paper loss? No, that's not paper loss either. Alright. It's starting to get chunky and gooey because it's starting to thaw out now. Oh me. It's okay. Nothing eats this gum but me. You can leave this out for the ants and the ants won't touch it. Will not touch it. Does it say something about my guts? My guts probably don't like it either. Oh me. It looks like I'm going to get most of it off anyway. Is that a tear? Nope. It's all candy. Sugar should have sprayed again though because it's not going to come off here. One last piece. It doesn't want to come off. There we go. Is that paper loss right there? No, it's not paper loss. Oh yes, it is paper loss. I just made it 10,000 times worse. Oh well. So it does work pretty well. If I hadn't just peeled it off, that would have been perfect. So if I'd been more patient, I think that is a way to get the gum off. No, you can't save the card, but you can, at least you can keep from tearing it because the gum is stuck on there really bad. So CO2 it is. CO2 it. Alright, so another executive decision week. We've got Mike Greenwell in the honorable mention. Sorry, Mike Greenwell. I've got Paul O'Neill in the bronze. Sorry, Paul O'Neill. And I've got Gary Sheffield in the silver. Sorry, Gary Sheffield, because Mike Schmidt is in the gold. Alright. I'd like to thank everybody for watching. If you have subscribed, thank you very much for subscribing. If you have not subscribed, that button's over here. Give me a thumbs up, thumbs down, and or a comment to let me know how you dislike this video. Check out the comments, because everybody in the comments is cool, and they're probably complaining, Mike Schmidt shouldn't have got gold this week. But that's alright. That's alright. You can say Mike Schmidt didn't get gold. It's alright. Click on that bell if you want to be alerted to my next video. And once again, everybody, thanks for watching, and we'll see you next time. Roll those beautiful bean credits. Beautiful bean credits.
Wubba lubba dub dub!